This weekend, so our football matches now, Basu Europe, no. In fact, when you look at the major leagues, now will be a league table. I think it's fair enough to start from Spain and then move to Italy and sign other matches. Why? Because a whole decided Germany buying a trim 13 for maybe on Kokra. French Liga, PSG are trim 15 points. Premier League, Liverpool are trim 15 points.
Yes.
What I say? It is Spain, Italy. Still, in Wayete. Now, this weekend, this is the story of the Spanish league. And after league table, no coffee, I am very tight. I am with 28, you know. Barcelona, Edikai with 57 points. Real Madrid also 57 points. Barcelona one game outstanding against Osasuna, obviously. And then Atletico Madrid also 56 points. And here are the matches are Barcelona. See, and then Real Madrid, Villarreal. Estadio de la Ceramica. And then China, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona. And this is the story of the La Liga weekend. Now, let's start from Villarreal, Real Madrid.
Okay.
Kofi, first leg, Real Madrid winning against Villarreal by 2-0. Now, it was a game that, in fact, even though Madrid won, but the story that came out from the game, dominating headlines, was even more than a defeat for Real Madrid. And now me kai fixture we and me kai say match we and Dani Carabao eco prayer, you know. And then that was how his season came to an end. And Kofi, I remember I was watching the game live, and game no Kofi, Madrid lead 2-0. In fact, look at this time.
Yeah.
93 minutes, you run 94th minute. Next extra time no referee dey toss. Kofi ya boy Madrid cry lead 2-0. And then on a Jeremy Pino. No, and I just saw stretching in the 9 after na hem abo. Now heard the way on the 9 nesia kwana. Now to Lucas Vasquez, Vinicius. Players na no munsu abro mu kodru ne nchen. Eno no mo no ye close and say, omunim Carabao pa, omunte se watia mu sada. So before say no mu yi na pie no omunim say abrante ni season na de abawie. And that has been the story why Dani Carabao has not played since that game. And it is a game that brings a lot of bad memories to the Madrid fans. Imagine saying Carabao able season as a captain. Na Fedi Vavadi ewo mfimfin hwa saying nanka season nebeko e de Real Madrid. But then still game ne baso. Na Kofi game way unim say baby a league table ne tie nti Madrid cannot afford to lose. Because Makase Barcelona were outstanding game against Osasuna. Looking at Barcelona form no so you interest to nchanya e 90% of matches are match no. Okay. And it's a Madrid folly be ma. Say Barcelona for no ebetimi a G League no wabra Madrid for no mum ate ahwe. 2. Say Madrid timi win this game one. Kofi
the pressure.
And then Edom be top with 60 points. Now Barcelona ni Atletico Madrid da bochina. And me be some for say last weekend Madrid ni Atletico were Champions League no. Now Real Madrid for no Barcelona for no Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
This time round Atletico Madrid ni Barcelona bebo. Madrid for no way. What I say? And it's very interesting. See, Barcelona have a difficult game against Atletico Madrid fee. And the win for Real Madrid can bring them back to life.
Yeah.
So met me a G League title, no? I'm gonna hear you. Huh? And then Madrid travel to the Ceramica. Now, so we also know good Madrid the China a 2 us and over. Wow. Do you know why? Kofi, in the last 6 meetings between Real Madrid and Villarreal, Madrid and the last 6 in the La Liga between Real Madrid and Villarreal. So when you start to notice Madrid and Rene Bakokra. And the catch on is there is a reason. And the game no Kofi. Ete and the chon is a Villarreal for no. Kofi or Mufie or Madrid Papa. Now see, as I saw record no. Real Madrid they be game where you need a lot of complaints are on where come because they feel say so we Champions League. Madrid boy yeah just last Wednesday, but on one rest because I'm about Wednesday Champions League you know. They knew so I'm next game here next Saturday.
Yeah.
And yes, Carlo Ancelotti complaining baby because Macasa Madrid season Nukovi unim say highly congested before the start of the season. I told you say Madrid are in 7 separate competitions. And so I'm team yako final of every single competition. I just said this season I'm about 72 matches, including the FIFA Club World Cup. And the Madrid fourth season is highly congested. Eba say invite injuries, invite pressure. Untimin rest ye, untimin prepare ye. And after Real Madrid about 120 intense minutes in the Champions League against some cross city rivals, this game comes up next. And the Nano after Wednesday, no, Yawada, Carlo Ancelotti breaking Kodano.
Yeah.
Into a man co training. And Friday, and I'm called the friend of recovery. Now with the recovery training, and I hear her on Facebook, no, you can see the pictures. Say, one should an intense training, a more work a crab. Yes, and I will be able to keep in the muscle shape because nothing I'll watch that tactics. Be a minute him at the child bomb, and it's almost training giddy. Coffee better than out was so over bread. And for even Vinicius, Atletico game no film, or film with discomfort. Enra went to me and training with the entire squad. And the obe go through late fitness test to see say Vinicius no Kofi ne ho beton and pen for person the face ne omo game ni bia na omo bi. So Vinicius is a major doubt in this game against him and the last 6 La Liga visit. Madrid akọ omo hono Real Madrid ntimi win bi. Villarreal are 1 and a 5 air draw. Now look at the records. From 2018 2-2 draw, 2019 2-2 draw, 2019 another 2-2 draw. Again 2020 1-1, 2022 0-0. The subsequent one Villarreal we need 2-1. The Real Madrid win no na Copa del Rey run quarterfinals. And then last time Real Madrid call hono ko 4-4.
Ultimate almost
goes but a draw 2-2 1-1 4-4. And it tells you say the entire Madrid win 2 us and over and I make again. Unim say Madrid echo game we no. Even though enay Vini anye training ama yeka but enye ono nko and a doubt. Don't forget say Abrante and the Fedi Valverde has been playing with injuries. Shey no ho a onye na aju so be give up and almost every match at Real Madrid airborne Kofi say enye extremely important and enye crucial omo and the likes of Mbappe, the likes of Jude Bellingham no omo nyina what discomfort esese omo ho and omo dey call game. Wow. Now this is also a game Real Madrid cannot afford to even slip a single point, drop a single point because it will be very detrimental on the league table. And the just a game win ankasa no you can say game be there Kofi game na dey for both sides. Now Marcelino Garcia ni team no ampa Gerard Moreno out but some interesting players in Alex Baena nya Spanish national team call up. What I say and then ni attack no crown some exciting talents are on a very good day no so underrate you man they will cause you trouble. And the Chelsea Real Madrid born no mu come ne again Villarreal no Kofi enye match ketwa Ayozi Perez lead the attack. The same Yermi Pino will be playing again. But I think that Real Madrid squad now, they know. So this is the La Liga. Stage your Madrunier. At this moment, Carlo Ancelotti can say they're in every competition and they believe say every competition, no, they need to manage and win this very game. I think Madrid will quality enough to win this game. So let's see. Say Vinicius EBF Tebasa with the death of Bellingham no Abrante and the other Fedi Valverde Rodrigo goes no complementing Mbappe no Madrid can find a very difficult win. Kofi it will not be easy. But the game where you crown drum po enyema Real Madrid. Now some Madrid bo game ni we are. Then Barcelona will be playing the following day against Atletico Madrid. Now in as much as Atletico Madrid and Barcelona game near 1 day interval, no? Barcelona resting more at the same Atletico Madrid. Now the story of this game, the 2 games are 2 teams in this season. Barcelona in the league December against Atletico Madrid extra time Alexander Soloff share 2-1 and La Liga first leg Atletico Madrid winning against a team at the Barcelona 2-1 and number ball Copa del Rey Copa del Rey no Kofi Atletico Madrid ne Barcelona ball 4-4 at Montjuic Stadium. This time round Atletico so pursue a G League because they are not out. Omni Barcelona at 1 point. Omni Real Madrid at 1 point. And they are really in the competition. On the back of the Champions League exit. Now, it was the most painful Champions League exit. Atletico Madrid beat me from against cross city rivals in Real Madrid. You've played an entire 120 minutes in a game that would take a lead and you should have even won and eliminate Madrid. Team Awatana also for history. Na a call shootout or penalty ashe. The bottom line is Wefrim. It is the most painful thing to endure within the week. And they will need to compensate on Makuma no fans, and no disappointment with a very sweet victory against Barcelona. But see, there is a record. When say Atletico Madrid, the last time on share Barcelona back to back, back 2006, 19 years on share Barcelona back to back in the La Liga. And he said Atletico Madrid, that was Fernando Torres. In San Juma that time. Etonom ne Ronaldinho no time. Atletico Madrid back to back in 2006. And then this time round, Omu did 2-1. And they are very strong because Omasano Omabo 4-4. Omu boy against Real Madrid, even though a extra time, Bobisha Madrid. This season, Fiankasana in the league. Team men are show. Nano Getafe the understand away. Until the chance say, so Atletico Madrid for now. They are strong. And the Madrid for so better let's go for each and no better when for each. What I say? That's another question. Because now they lose as the Barcelona for now fighting for Atletico. They say I just say this is Madrid for but case Atletico for no. Or maybe the key makers. Do you know why? With no disrespect. But I feel say league say Madrid and Barcelona you who say yeah. And Atletico team compete. They can be close. Sometimes from no match back. But and Real Madrid be the key makers. Either say one be sure Barcelona ama Madrid afa ho and now Barcelona be sure mo now still Madrid anti-manche omo. Interestingly so I'm about game where we are Kofi Barcelona be bo Girona we your Sunday Atletico Madrid Sunday face so
wow
e Copa del Rey return leg and also yes fie here and the Atletico for ne be bo fie o
yasimo
Kofi and they interesting game see almost players ni be abre but o ma rest enough because nekra san ya o mo resting day no ma ba chena e wo the same stadium man kwa we o man two kwan. Okay, so what's our game we are? Because when you look at Barcelona players, form, Atletico so the aggression and it is only unfortunate say players on free bench, Babema goes. Alexander Soloff ne Angel Korea. Korea is suspended now the red card be. Into a suspended the Korea and the but Soloff ebeba. Now Griezmann. Even though he's struggling, he's having the worst season in terms of goals since our back from Barcelona against the former team of Okoye. In 2021 or shared 3 goals. This season only 8 goals. A chance the numbers were from, but he's been influencing games. At this moment, no defender will love to face Julian Alvarez because he's at his peak of his prowess. And now Ushiana Yasem. And Atletico Madrid for no. In as much as say Omunye technical, Omunye very good on the board to say Frankie De Jong, Obi to say Pedri ne Olmunomuno. Kofi the likes of Pablo Barrios. Rodrigo De Paul, Conor Gallagher. And looking at this game, it is highly possible to say, yes, you're not black, but having Galan ever sound, I think as a Renido Manamba, no, none where you know, yeah, say, Prebia, my S-Obo. Now, Conor Gallagher also started. At least the lineup that started against Real Madrid. Abrante Diade Giuliano Simeone, Marcos Llorente, Robin Lenormand, Abrante Diade Air Clement Lenglet, Senso, Ophir Sabia. Jimenez more for experience seeker and you're bad. What I say? Now after midfield Rodrigo De Paul, Pablo Barrios, Griezmann and then Julian Alvarez. Not solo to Embra second half. Second half is sort of bar on changing it to say we now Griezmann free man. No, I think this is an extremely difficult game for both sides. I'm looking at the wide play because Barcelona phone influencing games a lot from the wide angles. Lami Yamane Rafinha. You get it? And Atletico Madrid so where yeah, having Galan Real Madrid to me you saw am wide, at the punish and they fix that in the return leg. And the saying that born because attack defense one chance mess be go actually no man direct counter attack and no dey share Barcelona na. And Kofi Echina after Real Madrid the young baby a cassette ni see you nyina yes Kotra TV achi
ba onye se bia de waka nyina achi na tina omba kwache omne wotowoto
woto the NC. Truth is that Barcelona and Team Atletico Madrid woto. Ewo omo fie. Barcelona can win. What I say? But say be a 3-0. Difference 2. Maybe I just saw difference 1.
Oh, okay.
But this is a game that could be honestly. It is extremely difficult to even say Barcelona will win this game. Because Barcelona for no teams in about 2 omo physical no. Nkura
Yes.
On Getafe match be make just about sentiment share through the ye poor match na Barcelona fans the Getafe players in coach na them. Because Atletico Madrid for omo physical, omo do omo ho be keka wan kasa. What I say? And omo direct. Barcelona no petit ma obiem. No wa share unum 9. Atletico no miem. Nti obe close Lewandowski channels ni nyina. What I say no go achire. Ofa ball na direct. Barcelona for so no high line nti. Sa Alvarez je ball no mfimfi obekwa akwohye. Nti me game wey se me nsuro amekọ win for Atletico Madrid. Okay. Ovi. Yanko yanim. Italy. Now, mama Serie A table no so no obi anhwe ade. Na Kofi, also a very interesting 1 point difference. Inter Milan the leading table now as at week 28, ayebo week 29 no about one match no. Now almost 61 points. Napoli 60 points. Atalanta 58. And the Atalanta and Inter are that first no. Only 1 win gap. The last time I met them, 3 points a pair and a difference no. And then Napoli were against him at that relegation in Venezia. Now the last time Napoli and Inter no, Napoli draw here. Subsequently, Napoli came on top and won almost subsequent game because they know that at this moment Inter lead almost 1 point. You know. Any drop points, ebe fatal. So Major League, you know, and the Antonio Conte him. Now, so this same mentality now a game win against Venezia, because Venezia for no, they got nothing to lose. Omo no marry dada. I think omo babe showcase culture. Omo krom wana yede boat in ekono. Kofi Ghana, omo ne abrochire version of Nzulezu. Because omo di nua e na sisi omo adan na e wo nsuo num. And omo to foundation ne wo soro. And omo si blocks dan net kokko dan o. Enti eno omo kro ni nyina no enye white bricks. Net kokko dan. But net kokko dan no omo polish it to say modern houses no. And yes, abrochire but omo stadium na chikura. Venezia stadium e chire. Kro ni nyina si nsuo so. Kofi se okoto aduane anze ofa boat. Ka anya adwuma moto nya adwuma. Moto no be fa nsuo so. Aha bibia ye nsuo no so. Nti omo kro na nkasa no apart from famous bridge na obetumi aye crossing afa from aside sa anyoma no bia ye boat ukosra wadam for Christ of boat. Uti nsuo so sa nti omo muti nsuo no so. You get into omo showcase culture. And I hear but born and Casa de but this is where Napoli should be careful because Venezia for no anything to lose. Now Venezia in their last 3 games. Kofi Harie, Omani Lazio board draw 0-0. Omani Atalanta board draw 0-0. Omani Como for a board draw 0-0. And to Omani draw bo. And to Omo drop you say see draw. Also because draw to say defeat man Napoli. Why? Because at this moment say Napoli win here. Pressure will be on Inter Milan because Inter any Atalanta na ebebo. First and third place. So Atalanta say Inter. Ebebo one Napoli say Napoli win here. But Inter beba third, Atalanta beba second. And then Timani de Napoli beba first and Napoli win here. But say Napoli Atalanta for no winning Napoli and winning Atalanta can be first. Say Inter win here, Inter will still maintain the first. And this weekend Nanka say highly unpredictable. Atalanta for no after the Champions League exit. Maka say they are beginning to believe that Champions League Serie A number to Majibi. Because they've been qualifying for Champions League top 4 near they don't be consistent. Now no Juve 4-0. Oh Juve fie. And if you know their team from goalkeeper to midfielders to attack, Ederson, Martin Deron, Maka, Ademola Lookman, how well are all Bobo, the top scorer, Matthew Rategi. Any players in the performance of modern idea, and an easy battle for Inter. Even though Kofi Inter won that first, and Inter were very good record against Atalanta. Say Inter bo fear and almost bo away. Because in recent times, in almost all competitions, the last 6 in year, Inter Milan and Atalanta. Say yet tight. Atalanta try 3-2 na Inter 2023, 2-1 na Inter 2023, 4-0 na Inter Atalanta 2024, 4-0 BM 2024, and now 2-0 in Saudi Arabia. Tamambo Italians Wakopa no. So Inter for no, about the same three back. Use wing backs. Use 2 forwards. Use strong midfield. What I say? Into a mobile say, but Inter master three back in it is Atalanta and Inter quality no Atalanta. So and no nema always Inter standard turn. The last time Inter in the Champions League, Obia Prezi Marcus Thuram, born or boy, no. Obia Prezi Inter total performance, no. So Inter at this moment, no, looking stronger, but they are going to play it at the Giwich Stadium, Atalanta. So this is a very interesting and incredible fixture. Kofi, difficult to predict. I think this game should give us goals for us to enjoy.
Oh, okay.
And Atlanta for no confidence or move if you know they will look for goals. Inter are quite jittery, but I don't think they will lose. I think Atlanta game with Ankasa no, I say draw Ankasa, perfect goal scoring draw. Now, you go England. Now man for train ho. Kofi Carabao can find out China na eba so. Now, it is so interesting to see say after Liverpool Champions League exit, you know. Shocking Liverpool fans, so I'm dreaming almost about you know. They say I'm more attention, I also am focus on domestically because league in the crowd 15 points, they be any matter so much and aside league in it so much no Carabao Cup they are in the finals and you fake up on Carabao. Okay, now say this may be the first domestic trophy for Papa and the and his lot. And then they went to buy the first trophy so for Eddie Howe. And the two coaches ring now. You are very in and Kofi were making huge statement. Imagine say Liverpool lose never can league in how exciting and his lot season in special. Even though Yabeka said it was very he has been successful, no? But and yet the two story in too beautiful to say. Said you're not a looky to be no. Now. So, this very game, and were a whole lot of dynamics and angles because Liverpool are not just playing against Newcastle. I'll come on that. They will be playing against Manchester United, and so in the history books. Now, see, when him say Newcastle for no, in fact, they are one of the teams that at the early days, no more dominating English football domestically because before 1955, our last domestic trophy. Which was the FA Cup against Manchester City, no? Kofi, na omo dominate league, omo J 4. Liga, etwaso, etrese ampa, mwede mwa no omo danadi no from 1905, 1907, 1909 and 1927. No omo J league no 4.
Liverpool.
So Debbie, Newcastle before say even omo Liverpool 1974 FA Cup no, na Liverpool so in Newcastle. Because in the history book, in fact FA Cup omo J 6. In the time I know money Liverpool airboy in 1974 no new Liverpool so see Newcastle but in 1974 Liverpool share Newcastle because when him say since the last one UEFA Interface Cup no no better than Europa League said no Kofi 70 years ago obieka so domestic title no from that time basin no Kofi Liverpool had 38 trophies Newcastle nyanje bako and the say they've been hugely underperforming. And this time round, so much major trophy we are. Because it will mean a lot for the investment in Saudi Arabia for near. Because say they are competing very well with domestic front. They are playing very well in the Champions League. Omo qualify the last I think 3 seasons in Omabo 2. And the say they've been up there. Now no ye omo call na Carabao na omo call Lusu final I think FA Cup right and omo ntimi anje but see Liverpool so Carabao Cup no 2022 they went to the finals omo share Chelsea on penalties last season omo san share Chelsea je and to omo so trophy back omo nim na je pa Carabao no this time Rakofi see in terms of this competition Carabao no match 10 already and the omo competition
okay
now the reason why I was saying say omo body etia Manchester United in the history books they say I've personally stated this say me when say in terms of history and records Liverpool are bigger team in England than Manchester United your emotions to chena was check reality now see when him say even domestically Liverpool yes Man U won league in 20 Liverpool won 19 league titles. Liverpool che Arsenal mu saying 15 points. Into it is how they can home into there will be 2020. Domestic cups na aka no. FA Cup ne Carabao no. Man U won 19 total, 13 FA Cups and 6 Carabao 19.
Okay.
Liverpool 8 FA Cups, 10 Carabao 18. And this is normal job almost be 19. Liverpool to Champions League saying in Man U crash saying miensa. Da be na beto ne 3. Minutes what must say. Have one the entire me who say Liverpool bigger in England than Manchester United. And clearly Manchester United forces nine team from Bakovi. This is going to be strong, huge, difficult. Okay. Liverpool, who say yes, strength, April, Mobi, and it's not confirming now. Also, the extent to how long will be the idea. But Jarrell Kwanzaa replaces still Van Dijk, Konate, Robertson. They are going to approach this game with all sort of seriousness. The other player that we know of Jota, Luis Diaz, Abrante and the other Mohamed Salah, McAllister, Gravenberch, Soboslai, but Newcastle for no coffee. Say Liverpool here because I will be a route in the final. Newcastle approve BB, so who coffee Nottingham Forest first. Nottingham Forest, or that's saying third will lead.
Yeah.
Wimbledon FC. Chelsea. Brentford. And share Arsenal in the semi-final.
Wow.
And all the more quickie about bedroom finals. The Chinese say team nankasano. And this season against the big teams. And then say form na say edumwa. Say bo game. No than Ben. Or Abrante Derrick and Trippier. Or Isaac, Joelinton, Jacob Murphy, or Bruno Gomaras, Sandro Tonali Duma. At the end I saw Musrobium. And I said this is the final game. Yeah, but what can I say? Wembley Stadium. What I say? And it will be a game.
Okay.
And now I've realized one thing. Say you could either FA Cup or Carabao Cup or Wembley Stadium. I had teams in the to me bomb normal ball. No. And I don't know.
Okay.
Arsenal, Chelsea. One team I'm team say Odru one performance improve for Manchester United. Amudu Wembley, saying Old Trafford.
Yes. And
I first drove at time Chelsea. So drove at the stadium back no. Apart from that, recent teams Liverpool even though they are winning, but we ball banankasa anti and my game near fairly open game.
Okay.
Because we made a many Liverpool ajibebre. Can you cast the NGW and my now Premier League in the matches na Barcelona. I think China na big game but investment. Until yen 2 Man City 4-4. Who pet tough for? Where a tough for battle? Who ne Brighton able? Who free say Man City outside the top 4 or the 5th? At home, so Mamouche, Haaland, Foden Savino no more. Kwambia says so much game with Brighton. Brighton for who become ball or more pepper and Man City bono.
What I mitoma mo.
Radia and Webekinum Giorgino Ruta, Baleba or Timisha go even from Mayfield. What I say, into almost a strong team. And the SS City for no, even though they be almost City, but City find a way to win. SS City for no winning game way. And the City a must win. You. What I say now, Echina. When him say Arsenal and Betiano 130. I'm Chelsea. London Derby. Yes, I understand. Say Arsenal were competing for the league title, but with no disrespect, and yet away a tough for battle. Because Arsenal out of the league race. They are a top 4 battle. And they are a top 4 match. Arsenal and then Chelsea will be a fighting for top 4. Chelsea near Arsenal point gap near 6. Arsenal that second 55 points. Chelsea that fourth 49 points. The 2 wins difference. And the top 4 on why they become because Arsenal want to be in the league. They mean I say Arsenal were near fighting for league title or battle for top 4. A top 4 battle match. And the interesting game. I think that Arsenal for now improve it. On first and the way our attackers need prior no to be near goals because they've been managing some good results. Now they were disappointed to concede 2 against PSV I know but I think it was because no more qualifier and that was why because on a good day the Arsenal defense in goalkeeper David Raya, Saliba, Magalhaes, Timber, Calafiori, we don't expect some concede this. Now they will be playing against a struggling Chelsea in a way because Chelsea for any Arsenal in the last 5 set about Chelsea in team share and Arsenal will be playing at home. I think that is what gives Arsenal the edge over Chelsea. Copa Majano still and it always create problems for Chelsea. I think Chelsea for no Arsenal are the favorite, so the dice is for Arsenal either win or draw.
Yeah, that's the part. If I could no me na
code near 2.
Okay.
Tine near brepa.
And then watch now.
Yes.
Okay.
And then watch na. And then kwa de back.
Okay.
And then watch na. So also it come up.
Okay.
First code here A. A8.
A8.
HC
HCEH. Okay.
When you need
8 mama must be
Kofi Nyabotre. Mumfa sa code no to hansa. My edit sa code.
Okay.
My edit sa code.
Okay,
nto bi antwa sa code no.
Okay.
Yes, my edit sa code no. Minimum de kuruntia.
You.
EMK
76T.
76T.
Okay.
EMK
76T. 76T.
Code way SAD.
Okay.
Because my edit team ye pa. Kofi me know.
Oh na.
The thought I overthinking. Last your match is easy. Next time cover one go akwasha wa we. You
Mate.
Last one. 8VF.
8VF.
JKQ.
JKQ.
Yes.
Okay.
Ni nyina na ya abo na
capital letters.
What I say?
And the last one 8VF JKQ. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. And see, I know I Hussein Adams and now Otenin can say I'm an insem. What do you see? We are what in the betting code in the sporty. And I shall on first one.